Today, we're playing Combat Mission Cold War and focusing on one of the first small missions called Direction Found. This mission sees a small Soviet platoon dropped near a suspected US signal tower on a hill, where their task is to assault and secure the hill and then extract with the signal equipment as quickly as possible. In terms of the enemy forces, we have a squad strength of US infantry holding the position with anticipated observation posts scattered about. The plan is then to simply move to a good setting off point while setting up some suppressive fire positions along the way and then assaulting the hill as best we can. Looking at the tactical map, we can see the signal transmission site on the western side of the map concealed behind a thin line of forests. It also shows the sentry position south and north of the site. Right, let's have a look. This is our Soviet platoon. That is our HQ over there. Let's just get him back. Let's just organize things a little bit. Second squad. Okay, first squad. Second squad. Third squad. We are definitely going to move on the right hand side here. We've got good cover from this forest over here towards that hill in the distance. There is signal site. I think we'll line up our three squads. We'll keep first squad moving in the forest. That's going to provide at least a bit of cover for the other two in case they get engaged. And we will keep HQ with them. Always good to have the guy in charge running with you. And then we've got a sniper and some sort of machine gun. It's a PKM with a range of about 1,000 meters. That's good. So what does 1,000 meters look like? Let's have a look here. 1,000 meters. So that's easily from here to the hill, which means we're going to put that PKM somewhere to provide some suppression if we need it. These buildings here are calling out to me. One of these three. The barn is a good position, although it doesn't really have... which one's going to provide the best visibility? I think this one's good. This one's good here. So we'll get the PKM onto the second floor of that building. Get them to set up once they get there. As for the sniper, I could easily move the sniper into one of these other two buildings. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I'm looking at this barn. The barn hasn't quite got the aspect like the other two buildings has, but it is closer. And I think it's going to need that range. So we'll put the sniper there. Keep him in the tree line for a bit and then we'll get into that building. Be good to get eyes on from these 2 points while the rest do their thing. Let's see how that happens. We forgot to give instructions to the squads. So we just have the heavy machine gun and the sniper moving out. That's alright. We'll send them ahead. First get some eyes on before we move the rest. Pretty easy. Pretty quiet. Okay, there we go. Right. Looks pretty clear to me. I'm going to start moving these guys up to the end of this field. And like I said, first squad will be our left cover while everybody else moves. Let's see how that plays out. Our PKM is in position. They should be setting up. Deploying. That's a good place to be in that corner there. Our sniper is about to cross that fence, and hopefully this is pretty exposed. Oh, they each have a PKM. 2 PKMs. Oh, not PKMs, SVDs. Sorry, Dragonovs. crossing the field. Bit of exposed there. Right, let's have a look at this equipment. AKs, got some SVDs in that one squad at least. And there's a lot of RPGs. Nothing else to do at this moment. Sniper and PKM is going to just be our eyes and ears for now, while the rest of the platoon moves up behind them. We're getting a few more spots. That's it. Pull out that binocular. Have a look. Oh, they're picking up movement, but they're not. These guys aren't deployed yet. There's also not a hell of a lot of ammo. 700. That PKM. That's everybody else down. Almost there. There we go, there we go, there we go. Someone's picked up something. Sniper has picked up. Oh! I wounded him. What is that? It's some sort of machine gun team. That must be the ammo bearer. Alright, that's the first wound of the game. That's good. Right, we're going to just flank this team around and head for those buildings. Keep the HQ element with them. The sniper and the PKM are just going to stay where they are. Let's have a look. These are providing great cover. Okay. Probably going to start exposing ourselves a little bit here. So far so good. No one's shooting back. HQ team, just one guy. Not seeing anything else. Right, in the next turn... Oh, there we go, there we go. What's that? Another spot made. It is... That's the PKM, is it? Yes. PKM picked up some sort of truck. And he had to go with it. Truck is not really a problem though. But it does mean it's good because the PKM is now deployed. Yep, there we go. And we are going to rush these buildings over here. So we're going to move third squad. It's going straight in that building. Second squad is going to just park themselves off here behind the low wall. And first squad can stick in that little building. So let's secure this position. We also want HQ just to hang in the back. Just to provide some cover. Let's see how this goes. Should be alright. That's a lot of bunching up. Right. That is a contact. Looks like an M113 of some description. Which means a 50 cal at the very least. I assume it was one of these three squads that was seeing it. We should probably give them at least one turn just to make some spots. Maybe they can get a bit more info on that M113 because that's a little bit worrisome. It wouldn't be good to be caught in the open with that around. Let's give it one more turn. There we go. So it starts. Which now is... What can we do against an M113? Well, we do have RPGs. I don't know what the range is. There we go, there we go. That is not a very good shot. But at least he's trying, right? There comes another one. That's three. Oh. This is not going to go well. No casualties yet. As long as... Did it fall back? I think it fell back. I'm a little bit concerned. As long as that's around... Can't exactly cross into the open, can we? Let's just head back in. Covers up again. That was the first opportunity. The second opportunity. Right. We got one of them. That's probably the gun out. But there could be another gun out there. Okay, so we could wait here, but we probably don't want to wait too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this team forward. Just get some guys into the forest there. And leave one team essentially to cover from that building. So second squad is going to keep an eye on that M113 in case it pops its head out again. The rest of us are just going to cross the stream. Easy enough. Let's just keep going with that for now. Don't quite know what that M113 is doing. Right, in the forest just to the north of our objective. So now we've just got to come up with a strategy on how we're going to take that hill. I think we're going to need a bit more manpower actually. So I'm going to move this team. Their main objective is to watch for that M113. So here's the strat. We're going to have to climb up to this hill, but the moment we crest any sort of ridge, we're going to be annihilated by whatever is here. And there's also some sort of ruin here with sandbags in it. I've never actually seen that, but that's going to be pretty difficult to take. So the best way to do this, and there's going to be casualties, is to approach it from multiple sides. So we want a team straight up the top, which is going to be third squad. They are going to hunt straight up the top, where first squad is going to get round the side here to about there, and they're going to hunt up there. And then when second squad arrives, they'll do their thing. And if we hit anything, we'll put suppressive fire down with the PKM from the back there, or the sniper. So who's going to run into trouble first is the question. So far so good. Okay, let's just keep moving on that for the time being. That third squad's in position. That first squad is still easing up. Oh, and there we go. Trouble. That's 2 bloody casualties already. What was that? Was it here somewhere? There. Right, okay, here we go. Two scouts. I think we got one. We got one. We should be able to overwhelm them. We've got numbers. Also have some action over here, do we? Okay. Right, strategy. We're going to run to about there. We're going to hunt up. They're going to attempt to hunt in. First squad is going to attempt to hunt a bit closer to their quarry over there for what it's worth. And in the meantime, we're going to try and put some suppression fire down. Let's say to about, I don't know what this is, but I'm just going to put some suppression fire down there. This should be interesting. Let's have a look. Here we go. First squad getting nailed. BKM. Guys already stopped moving from their hunt order. They've decided to crawl closer, haven't they? Oh, jeez. Might have to make a bit of a charge onto this hill. You can't sneak onto this hill, can you? But at least we've got everything in place now, so that's good. Okay, time for a bit of a charge. So we are going to assault. First squad is going to assault their little dilemma over here. People are going to die. But should be okay. We've got numbers, right? That's not good. This is not working out well. No. Oh my god, this is not working well. Oh, this was terrible. Last one standing. Oh! Where is this guy going? Not very far is where he's going. Jeez, okay. Oh, there's not much more to do, is there? Just gonna move the remainder. That's all down to first squad and the HQ. We're just gonna keep suppressing with the machine gun team. But I think we've lost this one. I'm gonna have to come up with a better idea on how to take this hill. Up to you guys. It's up to you last four guys. Let's see. Where's that HQ? This is a terrible prospect. Still seem pretty keen because they're not running away. Well, they have stopped moving. I'll slow them in there. I'll call up to them. See if that can work. Obviously can't work. I suppose this is going to be a bit of a failed attempt. Oh fuck, is there another M113? Oh no, there. Terrible. Ah, let's go HQ. That's HQ. Sarah Glazov. So, Glazov. Have at it. Where's he going? Right. Ceasefire. That was a complete failure. We've got... There's quite a lot happening up here. There's quite a lot of guys up here. Scout team. Guys stuck in there. Machine gun team. Pretty set up on that hill. And then we still have the M113 we haven't dealt with. Oof. Okay, terrible.